just wanted to show the lake before I put the camera up. It's a really pretty evening. We even got some fog on the lake. A little bit of fog. A little disappointed in the sunset. I thought it'd be prettier. One thing, I just checked, its sunsets at 6:37, which that's really slipped up on me. I thought it was 7 something. Just getting darker earlier, plus the time will change, and see if we can catch fish. Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort Marina, Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast. We've got some fish midging. It's the 14th of October, Friday. I tried a few casts here a little bit ago and didn't get anything, but fish weren't midging at the time. I'm on the very upper end of the dock this evening because nobody was up here, and the lower end's kind of full. I don't have any fish midging here, but they sure are above. Lake's backing up just a little bit. There's one just midged right there. They ran water for about maybe an hour, one unit. I was up fishing above Fall Creek when they ran it. And sometimes when they shut the water off, it'll kind of back up just a little bit. So that's what it's doing. Usually the fish don't like that at all. Ooh, there's one midge right there. I think these are pretty small rainbows that are midging, but that's what I've been catching lately. Jackson? I don't want to throw that way. I was fly fishing up above Fall Creek and did real well. I thought I did real well. I still want to hit my rod here. Fished zebra midges. Before they turned the water on, I fished a number 18 red zebra midge with a copperhead with 6X fluorocarbon tippet under a float about 12 inches deep. And I fished it up on the shallow side. There were some fish midging over there. And was targeting fish and doing pretty good. Not catching anything very big, but when they started the water, I put on a couple midges and made it a little bit deeper, but I again drifted that shallow side and again was able to target fish that were coming up and surfacing, or I could see the fish. And they really liked it. No fish tonight. I got down to the Narrows and they'd shut the water off, but it was still moving pretty good through there because the Narrows is shallow, and there were a lot of fish up on that flat, right on the edge where it drops off into the channel, and I was able to well, I put on a couple of scuds. I put on a peppy scud, number 14, I'm sorry, number 12, a big one, tied on a 200R hook, and it was weighted. Then I tied a number 14, and it's a little darker scud, gray scud. Under that, about a foot from it, and I fished between the float and the first fly. I had probably 5 feet, and I was only fishing maybe a foot, foot and a half of water, 2 feet at the most. But when you fish that kind of current, you want a lot of distance so the fly will get down on the bottom and just roll on the bottom like a scud would. and I was able to catch about a half dozen rainbows. Oh man, on that flat, and they were all nice rainbows. Several of them 14, 15 inches. It's amazing those bigger rainbows get up in that real shallow water. I guess that's where their food is. I had one midge just right there, so I was going to try for it. It's only, when I went up there, there was probably 4 or 5 boats up there, and when I left, I was the only boat up there for about an hour. Pretty nice. The sunset's starting to get a little pretty now. Those fish just, oh, he just swiped at it right there. Oh, boy. I'm gonna quit. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.